If you think dogs forget everything, think again. Your furry friend may love you unconditionally, but there are some things they will never forgive. From broken trust to simple mistakes that leave a lasting impact, these are the moments that could change your bond forever. In this video, I'll share 10 things that dogs will never forgive, and number 3 is something almost every dog owner is guilty of. It might shock you. So, stay tuned to make sure you're not unknowingly hurting your dog. Welcome to Pet Pulse, your go-to channel for everything about our furry friends. If you love learning about your pup's emotions, behavior, and health, then hit that subscribe button and turn on the notifications. Let's jump into the video. Mistake number 10, ignoring your dog's love language. Every dog has a different way of showing and receiving love, but most owners assume all dogs enjoy the same kind of affection. Maybe you love giving your dog long hugs or constant belly rubs, but have you ever noticed if they actually enjoy it? Some dogs lean in and ask for more, while others tolerate it just for your sake. Think about it. If someone randomly hugged you while you were busy, would you love it? Probably not. Dogs feel the same way. If your dog turns their head, stiffens up, or moves away, that's their way of saying, "Hey, I need some space." Pay attention to their signals, and you'll quickly understand how they truly like to be loved. Does your dog love snuggles, or do they just deal with them because they love you? Let me know in the comments. Mistake number 9, inconsistent commands. Ever wonder why sometimes your dog listens perfectly, but other times they just stare at you like you're speaking a different language? Well, that's because one day you say, "Come." The next day, it's, "Come here, boy." Another time, you just pat your leg and expect them to understand. To your dog, those all sound completely different. It's like if someone told you, "Sit" one day, then perch yourself comfortably the next. Confusing, right? Dogs rely on repetition and consistency to learn commands. If every family member is using different words, no wonder your dog has no idea what's going on. Pick a single word for each command and make sure everyone in the house sticks to it. Otherwise, your poor dog is just trying to decode human gibberish all day. Have you ever accidentally confused your dog with mixed signals? Tell me the funniest one in the comments. Mistake number 8, punishing instead of training. Picture this. You come home to find your favorite shoes absolutely destroyed. Your dog is sitting next to the mess, looking guilty. You yell, maybe even show them the shoe, expecting them to understand what they did wrong. But here's the truth. Dogs don't connect punishment with past actions. When you scold them hours later, they aren't thinking, "Oops, I shouldn't have chewed that shoe earlier." They're just thinking, "Oh no, my human is really mad and I have no idea why." That guilty face? It's not actual guilt. It's just them reacting to your tone. Instead of punishing bad behavior, redirect them. If they chew something they shouldn't, immediately give them a toy or a chew stick. Reward the right behavior, and you'll see a huge difference. Have you ever seen your dog give the most dramatic, guilty look? Drop a comment and let's compare stories. Mistake number 7, not providing enough mental stimulation. A lot of owners think if their dog gets a daily walk, that's enough exercise. But what about their brain? Without mental stimulation, dogs get bored. And a bored dog will always find their own way to entertain themselves. And trust me, it's usually not what you want. Chewed up furniture, torn pillows, digging holes in the backyard. It's not bad behavior. It's just a dog trying to find something interesting to do. Think of it this way. If you were stuck in a house all day with nothing to do, wouldn't you get a little destructive too? Dogs need puzzles, scent games, and challenges just as much as they need physical activity. Even something as simple as hiding their treats around the house makes them feel like they're on an adventure. Have you ever come home to find your dog's creative way of curing their boredom? Tell me the funniest mess they've ever made. Mistake number 6, forgetting how important routine is. If you've ever had a day where everything felt off, maybe you woke up late, missed breakfast, and your whole schedule was thrown out of balance, then you know exactly how dogs feel when their routine changes. Dogs rely on consistency to feel safe. When meal times, walk times, or bedtime shifts randomly, it can make them anxious, confused, and even lead to destructive behavior. They don't have clocks, but they know when dinner time should be. Ever noticed how your dog starts getting restless around their usual walk time? That's because they count on predictability. The more stable their routine, the happier and more relaxed they are. Mistake number 5, overlooking body language. Ever had one of those moments where you're talking to someone and you can just tell they're uncomfortable? Even if they don't say it, dogs communicate the same way. The problem is, most owners don't know how to read the signs. A wagging tail doesn't always mean they're happy. It can also mean they're anxious or even about to react aggressively. If their ears are pinned back, they might be scared. Lip licking? That's often a stress signal, not just them being cute. And that classic zoomies burst of energy? Sometimes it's pure joy, but other times it's a way of burning off nervous tension. The more you understand your dog's body language, the better your bond becomes. Have you ever realized your dog was talking to you in their own way? Share a moment when you finally understood what they were trying to tell you. Mistake number 4, feeding human food without thinking. We've all been there. You're eating something delicious, your dog gives you that heartbreaking look, and before you know it, you're sharing a bite. But what if that little treat is actually hurting them? Some human foods are harmless, like plain cooked chicken or carrots, but others, like grapes, onions, or even too much cheese, can cause serious health issues. Chocolate, of course, is a well-known danger, but did you know even small amounts of garlic or artificial sweeteners like xylitol can be life-threatening? It's easy to assume that if we can eat it, they can too, but dogs have very different digestive systems. Before sharing, always double-check if it's safe, and if you want to spoil them, stick to dog-friendly snacks. Have you ever accidentally fed your dog something you later realized was bad for them? Don't worry, it happens. Share your story in the comments. Mistake number 3, not letting them sniff on walks. A lot of owners treat walks as a mission. Get from point A to point B as fast as possible. But for dogs, walks aren't just about exercise. They're about exploring. Sniffing is how they read the world. Like checking the news or scrolling through social media, rushing them through a walk without letting them sniff is like forcing someone to skip past every interesting article and ad while browsing online. The more they sniff, the more mentally stimulated they are. In fact, a good sniffing session can be just as tiring as a long run. So next time you're out, try slowing down, letting them take their time, and seeing the world through their nose. Mistake number 2, not giving them enough personal space. Imagine if someone followed you everywhere, all day long, sitting next to you, watching you eat, standing right behind you while you worked. Sounds exhausting, right? Well, sometimes we do this to our dogs without realizing it. Just like us, they need alone time to rest, recharge, and feel safe. Some dogs love constant attention, but others need a quiet spot where they won't be disturbed. If they retreat to their bed or crate, respect that space instead of calling them back over. Over-clingy behavior from owners can actually make dogs anxious, not comforted. A confident dog is one that knows they have their own safe spot when they need it. Does your dog ever just walk away and put themselves to bed when they're done with socializing? Let me know how independent your pup is. Mistake number 1, expecting them to be perfect all the time. At the end of the day, dogs aren't robots. They're not always going to behave exactly how we want them to. Some days, they might ignore commands, pull on the leash, or get into mischief. But here's the thing. Just like us, they have moods, distractions, and emotions. Instead of getting frustrated, try seeing things from their perspective. Maybe they're overstimulated. Maybe they didn't understand what you wanted. Or maybe they're just being a dog. The more patience and understanding you show, the stronger your bond becomes. And that's what really matters. If you made it this far, your pup is lucky to have such a caring owner. Which of these surprised you the most? Let me know in the comments. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss a tip on keeping your pup happy and healthy. If you found these mistakes surprising, you'll want to check out our last video on 10 everyday things that hurt your dog's feelings. Trust me, you don't want to miss it. Click to learn more about what might be unknowingly hurting your dog's emotions.